You're wasting hours trying to ungate brands while other sellers are already making money. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to use my simple 4-step framework to scale fast as a new seller selling on Amazon. I'm going to be showing real case studies and simple systems that you can implement to your business today to actually make money. And by the end of this video, you should have actionable steps that you could take to make your first $5,000 in revenue reselling name brand products on Amazon. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, guys, so before I tell you guys what to actually do in your business, I want to just show you guys a case study of my guy Donald over here. Donald joined us September 21st over here, first month selling on Amazon, hoping to get close to 4K by the end of the month. And over here, he was able to hit 2.7K in the last 30 days. This is August, just 3 months ago. Down over here, this is October 29th. He was able to hit $20,000 in a single month. That was a 5X increase in his business, but he's not done yet. Over here, December 1st, right, in the month of November, he was able to hit $30,000 selling Amazon. So just by 4 months of selling on Amazon, I mean, not even at the start of Q4, in less than 3 months, he was able to scale his Amazon business from 2.7K to 30K in just the span of 3 months. And it's not just Donald crushing it. My guy Mark over here, in May, he was able to do May 21st over here. He had a 2.4K month. Just 5 months later, he got his dream car over here. He's hitting $30,000 in sales reselling name brand products on Amazon. Biggest month yet, all thanks to Amazon FBA. Now, the biggest question you guys are probably asking is, what is separating these guys that are absolutely killing it than the average Amazon seller that takes, 5 to 6 months just to hit a $10,000 in revenue month? I'm going to show you guys my 4-step system right now. Make sure you guys are taking notes. Make sure you guys are implementing this. Make sure you guys are actively listening. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the starting point when most of our students come to us, right, they're struggling, they're lost trying to find ungating, no clear sourcing strategy. They're wasting hours just playing any guesswork. They're frustrated and stuff. What changed? We implemented a 4-phase system, focused on what actually worked. We built a sustainable foundation and they started seeing real growth. Well, let's go ahead and get into this, right? The first one, the most important one, is mapping out their inputs. The reason why mapping out your inputs is super important, right? This is your input that drives everything. If you don't spend any money on your Amazon business, it's probably never going to, grow. At the end of the day, you could do all the logistics. You could have a prep center, you could have a warehouse, but if you're not actively spending money on inventory, your business is never going to grow. One way to hold you accountable is having a weekly spend goal. The reason I don't like a daily spend goal is because some days you might not find any products. And the worst thing you want to do is spend money on inventory that you know you shouldn't be buying just to say, oh, I spent the money on the day, right? So we're going to set up an organized buy sheet, right? You're going to track every order to prevent leakage. You're going to get suppliers. Suppliers are going to, sometimes miss your orders. When you're ordering these products in bulk, sometimes these suppliers, they're going to lose your items. Sometimes when you order 20 and they might send you 17 and that 3 units, that could be a $30 swing, but that keeps happening consistently. That's going to be a leakage in your business. And a good system that we set up over here, a good easy system that you could have over here is canceled orders, refunds, confirmations, delivered, pickup orders, ship, right? So when anything ships, right, you're going to get emails based on that. Any refunds, you're going to get, okay, refund initiated for orders. You're going to have confirmations delivered, and you're going to literally be able to systemize literally everything. That's an example of one of the systems that we have. And that's going to prevent leakage. Your margin as an Amazon seller is obviously going to be depending on, how much products you're actually buying and the ROI that you're buying at. But your margin is going to be terrible if you're not tracking every single dollar that you spend to the T. And I'm emphasizing this to you guys 100% because some of you guys might think you guys have a higher margin than you guys actually have, right? Getting seller board, being able to track your numbers consistently every single day and make sure no money is leaking in the business. Some of these guys that I know that are running these Amazon business, some of them aren't even profitable and they don't even know it. Phase 2 was kind of just shifting their mindsets and their beliefs, right? The old way, you're a reseller, you're always chasing new products, throwing away old leads, never ending grind. Every single day, you're just starting from zero. You don't really have any systems in place. You're starting from zero consistently. New way, products go through cycles. Some products that are profitable and they tank, then they're profitable again. Having them stored and looking back at the old products that you already sell is going to be super important. Saving old leads in a lead bank, monitoring products with keep a tracking. So a good example of that is, I'll show you guys an example of that right now, which is super important. When you're getting on an Amazon listing, so I think that's going to separate you from a lot of different Amazon sellers that, they just neglect doing this for some reason is if a product isn't profitable now, what you can do, there's a setting in Keepa. You can look at this. Okay, let's just say the buy box right now is at $19.42. it's not profitable enough for me. But if the buy box went up to, right, if this product was selling at $21.99, right, I could probably sell this and make a profit on it. And I've already did the work by, already sourcing this product, finding, okay, where can I get this for a profitable price at? I already did the work. So why just, click off of this, extension? Why go to the next product when I can still make money from this product? Maybe I'm not going to make money on this product right now, but I can make money on this product in the next 30, 50 days when the price goes back up and all the people that are tanking sold out. What I can do is we put this at $21.99 or more. Once it goes over $21.99, we could track this product for over a year. All I have to do is I click start tracking, and Keepa is going to send me an email as soon as this item becomes profitable. And if you do that for 1 or 2 listings, you might not see the effects and everything. You might, okay, like some of them might never be profitable. But if you do this every single time you're sourcing and you make this a habit, this could be the thing that separates you from finding 50 products a month and 66. If you do this consistently, this strategy could easily make you an extra 2 to 3K in just passive leads coming into your email every single day. So this is most important. Tracking basically was operational improvements, right? Optimizing our shipments to make them faster, and we don't have to pay any inbound fees, so we're getting more margin doing that. Setting up a repricer so we aren't manually repricing our listings every single time. You're never going to be AI, right? You're never going to be a robot. Gore software probably reprices, more 1,000 times. It does 1,000 reprices in 24 hours, which is genuinely insane. Number 3, avoid risky niches, right? No supplements, no branded bundles, no clothing, return rates kill profits, right? Focus on the things that you can sell day one. Obviously over here is using Keepa Product Finder, right? Better sourcing is everything, right? What they were doing wrong, they were trying to ungate, and this is some of the issues that we're able to help them get over, right? What they were doing wrong, most of them when they were coming in, they were trying to force ungates on new brands. They were fighting with suppliers for invoices. They were wasting time on unapproved brands. Like they were sourcing them, they were finding them for a profitable price, but they couldn't sell it as a new seller. Next, they were getting stuck and frustrated. And what we actually changed, we focused on auto-ungated brands, getting them to 200, 300 sales a month. So Amazon actually recognizes them and hey, this guy's actually a good seller, right? This guy, he sold 200, 300 units. His account health went up. Let me ungate him for more, profitable, premium, bigger brands that sell more. This is actually how Amazon thinks, using brand infiltration method. And by actually using Keepa Product Finder, we were able to get these results consistently. My guy RJ was at 5K for the month, went to 58K. And we were able to do this consistent on consistent ends. But guys, the biggest thing we focused on was actually treating this thing like a business model and not a side hustle. And if you do all the 4 things in the 4 phases that we put inside this video, I can guarantee that you'll add at least $5,000 to your business. And I can guarantee if you implement at least 2 of these phases in your business, you're gonna add an extra $5,000 to your business. Quote me on that, come in the comment section. Go in the comment section and quote me on that. If it did actually, come back in the comment section and be like, hey, Faraj, I implemented this and I actually made money. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one to see how we could start or scale your business and see how we get your results consistently like some of the people that I've shown you over here, I'm gonna leave a calendar link to book a one-on-one call to see how we can work with you one-on-one. I enjoyed giving you guys tons of value. I see tons of these beginners make a lot of mistakes and overall just waste so much time when they could be making so much money, especially now. Make sure if you got any value from this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.